Hello, welcome to Elizabeth Reads. Today I have a book about being bored and what you can do if you are. I am hardly ever bored. In fact, I'm a busy bee most of the time. There's school and dance class and ukulele lessons. And then there's screen time with so many cartoons to watch and games to play. But when Daddy says, "That's enough screen time for now, sweetheart," the fun stops and everything feels slow and boring. I have nothing whatsoever to do. So I ask Daddy, "Will you play a game with me?" "Maybe later," Daddy says. "I have to unpack these boxes. Can you play by yourself for a little bit?" I let out a wail. "I'm bored." You know what Daddy says? "Oh, that's great." And he's even smiling. And then he says, "You see, being bored comes right before having a really good idea." I sigh loudly, but then a big box catches my eye. What if it's not just a box? It could be a magic train. I grab my colored pens and I draw controls all over the box. "Ready?" I say to Mr. Unicorn, and we crawl inside. I press all the buttons, bip, bop, bop, and turn all the dials, whiz, 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 zoom, we are off. After a while, with a bumpity bump bump, we stop. Where have we landed? Mr. Unicorn and I pop out to sea. It's a land of wibbly wobbly jellies. So we bounce, bounce, bounce around on them. And next we come to a wavy sea full of sharks. We find a boat and we row, row, row. And then we jump onto clouds and we float, float, float along until we find a magic door. We slip through the door back home to Daddy. Next day, it's Mummy's turn to look after me, but she has to work. "Mummy, will you play with me?" I ask. "Not just now, sweetie. I have to finish this," she says. "I'm so bored," I moan. And Mummy says it's okay to be bored sometimes. Being bored comes right before having a really good idea. "I don't have a good idea," I say crossly and draw a big, angry scribble. I stare at my scribble. It looks a bit like a tangly spaghetti monster. What if it was real? It looks like a very hungry spaghetti monster. Quickly, I draw 1, 2, 3, 4 grapes and a very big orange and some cupcakes, a slice of pizza and a giant ice cream, but the monster still looks hungry. It might eat me up too, so I escape from my drawing back to Mummy, who is saying time for lunch, and guess what we're having? Uh-oh. Another day, I'm helping Daddy to do the laundry. I can't think of anything to play. "I'm bored," I groan. And Daddy says, "That's okay. Being bored comes right before a really good..." But I'm not listening anymore. I'm watching the washing going round and round. What if we were spinning through space? "Come on, Mr. Unicorn," I cry, and we whiz past a planet of odd socks. Whee! We're heading towards a big planet. What if I crash land right back in my own garden? Boing! I'm lying there wondering what to do next. And I'm just about to feel bored when I notice some teensy bugs all marching through a gap in the grass. And I wonder, what if I was teensy and they were huge? "Hello there," says a juggling beetle. "We're working on our acts for the Funny Bug Circus. The acrobatics ants whirl me high into the air. Whee! Hold tight, away she goes." Right onto my swing, and up pops the boy from next door saying, "I'm bored. You look like you're having fun. Can I play?" "Sure," I say. I'm almost never bored. You know why? Because being bored comes right before having a really good idea. The end. Bye-bye.